finish line. And then you get hit by it. Well, then you're just gonna want to have to start over. Well, that's all I have to say about this item. So anyways, number 2, best. And after this number 2 best one, we'll get on to the honorable mentions. For the number 2 best item, as you can see, it's the bullet bill. And really speaking, what else could it be? Now, I get it, this isn't good. So many people might consider this to be the best item, but trust me, when you see what really is the best item, yeah. So basically, how this item works is, it briefly transforms the player into a bullet bill, which I'm not really sure how that works. Like, how exactly does it feel for the characters when they get transformed into a bullet bill? Anyway, so. And it gives the... Unlike most other items, like the Mega Mushroom, the Superstar, and other items like that, which give you only a small speed boost, this item gives you the greatest speed boost out of any item ever. You use it, and it just zooms you. And I mean just zooms you to maybe not first, but close to first. And one thing that and now there's another item from Mario Kart Double Dash is actually similar to this item, the Chain Chomp, the item that can only be used by the Baby Brothers. Now, this item is actually superior because, well, it's more controlled, and you can tell when it's going to run out because, well, basically, you'll hear it. It'll go from something like to it slows down, which is a good thing because say it's about to go off when you're about to go off a ledge. Well, then you'll know it's about to go off. That way, then you'll be able to turn. That way, then you'll be able to turn around. And then you won't fall. The item first appeared in Mario Kart DS and has appeared in Mario Kart games since then. In each game, the possibility has varied of getting it from 6th place to 8th place to all the way up to places like 999,999th place apparently. What is this? Oh, that's distant units. Not places. Okay. I was confused there for a second. Now the bullet, and so that's the bullet bill for you. A fast item with a great speed advantage. Now, for the honorable mentions for best and worst. For the worst items in the honorable mentions category, these are the green shell, which is bad because, well, it doesn't lock on to other players when you throw it. However, that's not to say that it's that bad, because I mean, well, if you are to get hit with a green shell, well, at least it feels more rewarding than getting hit with a red shell, which is much more easier. But then the banana peel, which, I mean, where else would you put that? Then the super leaf. Another useless defense item. And finally the boo. Half the time you don't even get an item from this item. But anyways, and now for the honorable mentions for best items. First, the blue shell. I get it, this is not really a beloved item by a lot of people, but still, it does add some balance to the game. And now, if that sentence sounds familiar, then that's probably because that's a point that another YouTuber used for when he made a top 10 list about top 10 best and worst Mario Kart items. Now, I'm not going to say who this YouTuber is because, well, I don't know if that'd be a good idea, but yeah. So anyways. Oh, and also the Fireflower. Red shell. Obviously it's better than the green shell. And Boo for some reason. So I guess Boo is honorable mention for worst and best, I guess. Anyways, so... But now for number 1, worst. So, we've talked about a lot of useless items in this video before. We've talked about the fake item box, which is useless in defense. Then we talked about the blooper, which is useless in categories like, well, offense and defense. But now we have an item which is useless not only in those categories, but also in idea. Not just useless, but pointless. The coin, as you can see right here. The coin. This item first appeared in Super Mario Kart, and was removed from every other Mario Kart game until Mario Kart 7, where it was on the racetracks, and then Mario Kart 8, where, you know, it re-became an item. Which I don't think re-became is a word, but whatever. Now,